Hey guys, welcome back to TeleSports. We missed you so much. We had to do something for the 12th. On tonight's show, we're going to be recapping the season finale, the epic season finale of Breaking Bad. We're also going to be talking about Giants, Cowboys. Nate's in the back room crying because the Giants lost the first game. And we're also going to be previewing 4 games this weekend. We're also going to be making some picks. Also, we'll be talking about Sons of Anarchy season premiere, which is going to be on September 11th, Tuesday. What a way to start. Breaking Bad finale was... all I can say is it was good. It was just a really good finale. We're really going to miss it for another year. We have to wait a whole other year for the last 8 episodes. It's going to be really, really a shame to miss, that amazing show, probably the best show on TV. I mean, just a lot of loose ends that were tied up at the end. Jesse got half of his money from Walt. Is Walt really out of the meth business? We don't know for sure. What was up with that scan? Is his cancer back? I mean, so many unanswered questions. The final minute, though, is just great TV. Talk about a crapshoot of a revelation. All I got to say for you diehard Breaking Bad fans is WW, because, I mean, what a revelation. What's he going to do with that information? I just want to see the final 8 episodes now. I don't want to wait till next July. I want to see them now. I don't know about you guys. Also, Sons of Anarchy season premiere Tuesday. What's going to happen with Clay and Jax? Is Jax going to be able to handle the presidency of the SOA? Of Sam Crow? I don't know. What's Clay going to do after the whole debacle with Gemma, a.k.a. Katie Seagal, last year? We're really looking forward to the premiere. It's going to be Tuesday, 10 o'clock on FX. We're really excited about it. Now we're going to bring in Nate for the sports section of the show. Dude, are you all right about the Giants? I'm just saying, man. Tony Romo,
great game.
Good. I'm glad you're finally giving credit.
On the entertainment side, guys, how about just give props to Breaking Bad to see how good it actually really is. I've actually only started watching the show recently. I've tried to catch up on some information, and it's just an outstanding show. Sons of Anarchy, I've watched that.
Those are just 2 great shows. I mean, if you guys out there are not watching them, we're not... Like, look at the awards for Breaking Bad. Sons of Anarchy might not get a lot of awards buzz, but the plot is just unbelievable. It's FX's #1 show. It's the #1 scripted show on basic cable. I mean, what does that tell you right there? So you guys need to be watching them. Catch up on Netflix. Google them online. I mean, do whatever you want. Am I right?
No, yeah. I mean, that's how I've been doing it. So, Curtis, I got one question to ask you, though.
Okay.
Is Clay going to prospect?
I think Clay better not be worried about getting shot in the head by Jax. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's one of the big storylines we're looking forward to.
It's everyday life in that type of situation, that type of motorcycle gang. But, all right, guys, on to sports.
Yes.
Wednesday night,
yes.
Giants got beat. Just flat out got beat.
All
Didn't
right.
play that well. Between Victor Cruz dropping 4 or 5 balls. Yeah, he's scared. He looked like he was scared. Offensive line playing like crap.
Yeah, David Dio, yeah.
And the wide receivers for the Giants getting mugged on every play.
Dude, it wasn't every play,
okay,
dude.
the touchdown to Victor Cruz.
Okay, the touchdown,
the touchdown that should have been. That
dude, it wasn't
game.
every play, dude.
It happened early in the game. It would end up tying the game. I want to hear it.
Dude, just admit that Tony Romo outplayed Eli.
Tony Romo did a great job of taking advantage of the Giants' 5th cornerback.
Okay.
Good job, Justin Tryon.
Now, answer me this. I posted this to you guys on Facebook, too. I really want to know. How many of you guys heard of this kid, Ogletree, this wide receiver? Be honest. Okay, this guy. I hadn't heard of him. I'm just saying. I heard he went to UVA, too.
Yeah, I did. He's a UVA product.
Yeah, repping Charlottesville very well. But, I mean, that might be somebody to pick up in your fantasy leagues, too.
And, guys, one thing to watch, too, if you're not interested in baseball, I mean, if you think it's boring, there's a lot of tight races going on right now. Yankees are tied for AL East lead with the Orioles.
How you feeling about that, dude?
No comment.
Matt Wieters, yeah.
Matt Wieters. Nick Mark. I mean, they hit 6 home runs yesterday. Mark Reynolds wants to play against the Yankees every time. He's had 3 2-home-run games against the Yankees this year.
Someone throw this out to you, dude. Buck Showalter, manager of the year? I gotta say
David Johnson.
Yes. Well,
David Johnson.
I mean, I don't know.
Either one of the Beltway guys would be fine.
Orioles are in a tougher division, though.
And no one thought the Phillies were going to be as bad as they are. Phillies are horrible.
Yeah, I'm just impressed.
But I mean, if you're not watching, guys, just pay attention to it. I mean, I know everybody says baseball is boring.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, baseball's the greatest sport probably on earth. I love that game.
No.
If you understand it, it's fun to watch. If you don't, ask questions to somebody who does.
Yes.
Anyways, you have that race. You got the NL West, which I think is within a game and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The AL Central, the Tigers and the White Sox are battling.
Yes.
So just a whole bunch of great storylines. The Nats, they're going to shut down Strasburg. It sounds like. Horrible mistake, by the way.
Yeah. Well, Davey Johnson wants to keep his job. Remember, he said at the start of the year, if we don't make the playoffs, you guys can fire me. So I guess he's going to keep his job. Hopefully.
Well, Marlins were a bust in that division.
God, yes.
Phillies were a bust in that division.
Mets
the Mets
tailed
are
off
what
like
they
we all
are.
thought they would. They started off well, and they tailed off.
So just, those are the storylines. Strasburg, can the pitching staff for the Nationals be that good without him throughout October? Orioles, what can you say? We live 3 hours from Baltimore. There's a lot of Orioles fans all of a sudden popping up around Williamsburg. You see a lot of shirts popping up.
Always does when teams are doing well.
Absolutely.
Fair weather,
and they do want to jump on a bandwagon, so you see a lot of those. But just pay attention to it. It's very interesting. Bryce Harper, 19 years old. He's having a good rookie season.
He's Aaron Rodgers when he was 19.
He's having a good rookie season.
Good rookie season.
What, 270, 15 home runs?
Yeah.
But, all right, guys, we're going to preview NFL Week 1.
We're going to make 4 picks.
4 marquee games that you might want to watch out for. The first, San Francisco at Green Bay. Curtis.
This is going to be the 4 o'clock game. Most of us hopefully will get it on Sunday. How is San Francisco? Both these teams lost to the Giants last year in the playoffs. So how is San Francisco going to respond? How is Mr. Arrogance, Aaron Rodgers, and Green Bay going to respond after getting embarrassed at Lambeau Field? This is a tough game to pick because Green Bay's defense is so suspect. San Francisco's offense is horrible, but I think their offense is bad, but Green Bay's defense I think is worse.
Why do you think their Green Bay's defense so bad? Got a Hall of Famer named Charles Woodson.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
Tremont Williams.
Okay.
B.J. Raji.
How many points did the Giants score at Lambeau
Clay
last
Matthews,
year, dude?
37.
Okay, that's all I need to say.
Giants have a really good offense.
I'm going to say San Francisco wins this game. This is going to be my upset pick of the week just because they played so well on the road last year. They played so well going east. I think Randy Moss might do something. I think the defense is going to hold down the Packer offense. I'm going to say San Francisco wins 27-17 at Lambeau Field. A good start to the season, even though I really can't stand Jim Harbaugh. I really don't like the 49ers just because Mr. will catch 1, 2, and 3 in the playoffs. I'm going to say San Francisco wins this game.
All right, valid. But I'm going to say coming east, first game, it's pretty difficult. It's probably easier than it is in the middle of the year because you get a couple weeks to prepare for it.
Right.
I think San Francisco, granted, their defense, phenomenal. Patrick Willis is a monster. Alden Smith, Justin Smith, they just get after the quarterback. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
But their offense, smoke and mirrors, man.
Yes.
Frank Gore is probably going to have his carries cut down a lot because they have Oregon's own LaMichael James in the backfield now.
Eventually will be the number 1 back on that
Kendall
team.
Hunter, Brandon Jacobs. So, you have 4. He's probably going to be their short yardage guy once he gets back healthy.
Probably.
So you're gonna have 4 different running backs. You don't know what you're getting with Randy Moss. Michael Crabtree hasn't done anything since he got in the NFL. Mario Manningham went west to go to San Francisco, took the contract.
You guys didn't want him anymore, the Giants.
What are you gonna do? It's a business, right?
Won you the Super Bowl.
Business. Actually, Eli won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he made the catch though. Yeah.
Anybody could have made that catch.
Oh, wow, dude.
Anybody could have made that catch.
Wow, okay.
The ball was put within a 2-yard window.
I hope the Manningham families don't watch this. I hope the Manningham family doesn't watch this video.
But
all right, is there a pick coming?
Mario.
Is there a pick coming?
My pick, I think Green Bay is going to move the ball. They're going to score. They're just, Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Jermichael Finley. They're just really good. New addition of Cedric Benson, who knows how much you're going to be able to run the ball. But I'm going to say 27-17 Green Bay. I think they hold serve at home. Yeah, I'm going to pick the opposite score. I just don't think San Francisco can score that amount of points. So.
All right, next we got Seattle, Arizona. My team, Seahawks. I don't know, but this game could go either way. I don't know what to expect. It's the rookie third-round pick, Russell Wilson's first start.
What a surprise, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him credit. I mean, they paid Matt Flynn some bucks, and I mean, obviously Russell Wilson did enough to do that. So
yeah.
I'm interested to see how it's going to go. Seattle's defense was good last year. I'm interested to see how it's going to be at Arizona. I think Seattle will win this game. It's going to be tight. I'm going to say 24-21. I'm going to say it's a really close game, you know, but I think Seattle's going to come out on top. And then they play Dallas next week. So if Seattle wins that game, that could be one of the better games next week, Dallas at Seattle.
All right. Again, it's in Arizona, divisional opponent. You don't know what you're getting with Russell Wilson. Marshawn Lynch may not play.
Yeah, that's true. He may not.
He might have 50-50 carries.
Give him some Skittles. He might play.
Give him some Skittles. Skittles sign him yet? To
I don't know. If they haven't, they should.
You don't know what you're going to get from Russell Wilson. Can you name a wide receiver that they have?
Yeah, Sidney Rice, Braylon Edwards.
Okay, Sidney Rice and Braylon Edwards.
Well, hell,
what's Sidney Rice do since Brett Favre?
Well, he was hurt last year, dude. So
I'm just saying. I mean,
I know,
he hasn't done pretty much anything since Brett Favre. Braylon Edwards, probably the most talented wide receiver that really only had one good year with Cleveland.
Well, yeah.
When they were a big surprise. Anyways, I just think Arizona, they have this X factor. His name's Larry Fitzgerald. He's just big, physical wide receiver. You don't know what you're getting from John Skelton.
He's got to get the ball first, dude.
That's true. You don't know if Beanie Wells is going to be healthy. So, but Darnell Dockett on that defensive line is really good. He can probably get after Russell Wilson. So, I don't think this game's going to reach the 20s. Both offenses are pretty. You don't know.
Yeah,
so
you don't know.
This is just a flat-out guess pick. I'm going to go 17-13 Arizona.
Oh, Arizona!
They're at home.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just a complete guess. Later on, when they play later in the year, probably have a better feeling what both offenses are going to be able to do. But with the unfamiliarity of Russell Wilson and his receivers, John Skelton knows he can throw it up to Larry Fitzgerald, and he can pretty much come down with anything. So we'll go with that.
Okay.
Sunday night game. Everybody's very interested in this game, including this guy, because he wants to prove that Tim Tebow is the best quarterback in the NFL.
It's the Tebow Bowl, dude. It's the Tebow Bowl.
Pittsburgh Steelers at Denver Broncos. I'm going to go first on this one.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to rant and rave about Tebow.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Steelers coming in without Ryan Clark, one of the best safeties in the game. He's very, very underrated because he plays alongside maybe the best safety in the game in Troy Polamalu and his head and shoulders hair.
Yes.
Joe Mauer and Troy Polamalu. Yeah. Pittsburgh's got a new offense, however. Todd Haley, you don't know how much Ben's going to put it up, but keep in mind he has two of the fastest receivers in the league. Mike Wallace, who I think might pull a hamstring sometime, sort of like Darrelle Revis did when he held out. So Antonio Brown, you have you know what you're going to get with Pittsburgh. Defense, run the ball. Ben's going to make a couple big throws, and we'll see where that keeps him. Denver. You might have heard of this guy that they got at quarterback now, Peyton Manning.
He's got a lot to prove, though.
Got a lot to prove. And I think that's why he's going to have a heck of a year, because he has all these doubters say, he's not going to be the same, and I just think that motivates him. He's going to make Demaryius Thomas into a monster of a wide receiver. The guy's 6'4". I think 6'4", 240.
He's a big guy.
Just a big guy. Eric Decker. They brought in Brandon Stokely. So, who's familiar with Peyton.
Well, yeah.
He actually has a good offensive line and a good running game with Lance Ball, Willis McGahee. So I'm going to say Denver holds serve at home. Being Sunday night, the emotions are going to be high. Granted, I don't think it's going to be that high scoring of a game. I'm going to say 23-16. 23-16 Denver. I really do think Pittsburgh's probably going to put up some more offense than 16 points, but we'll see what happens there. I'm not an expert. I don't pretend to be, but I just think it, going in there, Mile High, toughest place to play on Sunday afternoon, let alone a primetime Sunday night game with Peyton Manning in the building. So that's my pick.
All right, I'm going to say it's a tough game. I think Pittsburgh, I'm not a big fan of Pittsburgh at all. I still think they screwed Seattle over in the 2005 Super Bowl.
He still cries about
I'm
the
sorry.
Super Bowl.
It's horrible. Whatever, I'm going to move on. Pittsburgh.
Antoine Randall L., ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever. Pittsburgh, I think they're determined to win this game because they were embarrassed last year at Denver. They just didn't take Tebow seriously, and they lost. A lot of people picked Pittsburgh to win that game. You know, I think Dick LeBeau is determined to win this first game because this is the last time we saw Pittsburgh in the field, folks. Was at Denver last year, and it was a really bad overtime loss. I'm going to say Pittsburgh goes into Denver and wins. I still think Peyton Manning, this is his first game with the offense. He's still going to work the kinks. I think he's going to be fine. I think the first game is going to be a little bit shaky. I think Mike Tomlin, who I have a lot of respect for. I don't like Pittsburgh as a team.
William Mary, by the way.
William Mary used to work at Paul's Deli, which is one of the best restaurants in Williamsburg. If you visit
Williamsburg,
Paul's. Yes,
awesome
Paul's.
Pizza.
Best pizza in town, best atmosphere, right across from the football stadium. You know, great
no offense to
restaurant.
Domino's because you're good too.
Well, Domino's is a chain.
Paul's is
Paul's
awesome.
is mom and pop. I'm going to say Pittsburgh wins this game. I'm going to say 30-17. I think Pittsburgh's going to come in and do its thing. I think Big Ben, I think Pittsburgh's going to be determined. So I picked 3 road teams, so we'll see if I'm right. But I think Pittsburgh is going to come in and win. Final game we're going to preview, guys, is the Monday night game. Smash Mouth AFC North football. Cincinnati versus the Ravens. Who do you go with?
Well, Baltimore's a little older on defense. Granted, they still have Ray Lewis and Reed.
They do.
Without Terrell Suggs, they got Oregon's own. I got to shout out Haloti Ngata.
Yes.
But you just, I mean, they're like a ground and pound. Ray Rice is going to get 25 to 30 touches. Cincinnati's defense is very, very good. I'm going to go with the mild upset of Cincinnati going into Baltimore Monday night.
Wow, that's a big upset.
And beating them. The reason why, Andy Dalton, I don't think he's going to have a sophomore slump. A.J. Green's just great. I mean, he's a really, really good wide receiver. If you get to watch him, he just goes up and gets balls. Jermaine Gresham's really good. So, you know, I'm just going to go with Cincinnati. I just got a gut feeling on this. Mild upset again because it's divisional, but it's at Baltimore. But divisional teams, most of the time, they normally split 1-1. So, say Cincinnati 21, Baltimore 17.
This is a pick'em game as well. This is tough to pick. I'm going to say the Ravens are going to win just because the Ravens play so well at home. They really, I mean, they have one of the better home records over the last few years. I'm going to say the Ravens win. It's going to be a smash mouth game. I think it's going to be really, really tight. I think it's going to be like 17-10 Baltimore. It's going to be a very low-scoring game. I think Joe Flacco is going to do always, I mean, I'll give the guy credit. He's won a lot of games. He does enough to win. I mean, and he played really well last year against New England last year, folks. He outplayed Tom Brady in that playoff game. If
the entire Ravens team played out.
If Billy Cundiff would have missed that kick, who knows what would have happened. But I'm going to say the Ravens win 17-10. It's going to be a very close game. So that's our 4 picks. We're looking forward to September 12th when we premiere. We're going to have a bunch of a few promotions once we start. We'll explain more about that on the 12th. Or I guess we're going to have a one upgrade to the show, kind of.
Possibly 2,
possibly
one upgrade.
2.
But it's actually it's a
gonna
big
be really
favor
good.
by a friend, and you know we can't thank him enough, and we'll give you guys his name.
Yeah, we'll definitely give him his due.
Yeah,
He's just unbelievable.
It's hilarious. So
also like us on Facebook, TeleSports, TeleSports.
He goes OD,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
TeleSports, yeah. And then Twitter.
Yeah, we're on Twitter. TeleSports, what's that thing? The little line? Underscore. At NK. You know, TeleSports _NK at Twitter. So, you know, we're on there. Please like us on Facebook, comment on YouTube, tell your friends. We want to get out there. Tell us if we're good, tell us if we're bad, tell us what we need to talk about.
We want your feedback, guys. That's what's going to make the show.
Please,
we want your feedback. We want you to tell us who you're rooting for this weekend. What did you think of the Breaking Bad finale? What are you most excited about Sons of Anarchy? Tell us what you think. We want your feedback.
And guys, if you want us to talk about something, we got a hit on Facebook talk about Sumo Basho over in Japan. It's a big sumo tournament. So I'm going to try to research that. And see exactly what's the deal with that and see how that goes about. But as you know, over there, it's a huge cultural thing. So
literally, it's huge.
It literally is huge.
Literally, it's huge, yeah.
So we're going to try to look up that. I mean, that's the type of stuff we want. So please, be interactive with us. We want that. We want to hear from you about anything that you want to talk about with entertainment or sports, what show we should watch, so on and so forth. But for now, we're going to sign off. Again, we couldn't wait till the 12th. We wanted to get some stuff out because it's a big weekend. College football, NFL Week 1. Can't wait. tune into the Major League
Baseball
races.
Guys, on Wednesday night.
We'll see you guys later.
All right.